Have you ever pondered over the concept of composite numbers? They're quite fascinating. In the grand scheme of mathematics, composite numbers are those non-negative integers that have more than two distinct divisors, including 1 and the number itself. In simpler terms, these are numbers that can be formed by multiplying together two smaller numbers, neither of which is 1 or the number itself. You might also hear them referred to as composite integers. These numbers form a contrast to prime numbers. Prime numbers are those special few that have only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So, essentially, any positive integer that is not a prime number is a composite number. Now let's delve into the key properties of these composite numbers. Firstly, we have evenness. All even numbers greater than 2 are composite numbers. This is because they can be expressed as the product of 2 and another integer. So numbers like 4, 6, 8 and so on are all composite. Next up is their non-prime status. As we've already discussed, composite numbers encompass all numbers that are not prime. So if a number has more than two factors, it's a composite number. Lastly, composite numbers have a property known as rectangular factorization. This means that the factors of a composite number can be arranged into a rectangle. This is something that's not possible for prime numbers. Let's illustrate this with a few examples. So the number 4 is a composite number because it's the product of 2 times 2. 6 likewise is a composite number as it's the product of 2 times 3. Other examples include 8, which is 2 times 2 times 2, 9, which is 3 times 3, and 10, which is 2 times 5. On the other hand, numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11 are not composite numbers. These are prime numbers because they only have two factors, 1 and the number itself. To sum it up, composite numbers are those that have more than two distinct divisors. They are all the even numbers greater than 2, and all those numbers that are not prime. They also have the property of rectangular factorization. Any positive integer that is not prime is a composite number. So the next time you're faced with a large number, you'll know how to determine whether it's a composite number or not. It's all about the factors after all.